This serves as your guide to achieve everything you want. Imagine yourself doing all the things you want to do, anytime and anywhere you want. You are free to pursue your dreams, your passions, and your goals. You work according to your own schedules. You work to build wealth in your own home office. You are your own boss. You travel, you rest, you sleep, and you wake up whenever you want to. Every day, many people around the world are doing the things you imagine. They are rewriting the conventional rules of work and revolutionizing the micro-business model. Journey to freedom. It all began with Chris's unexpected stumble to freedom. He never planned to become an entrepreneur. He only knew that he didn't want to work for someone else anymore. He started watching the methods used by successful people while living in one of Memphis, Tennessee's cheap apartments. He reverse engineered and applied them in his first venture selling imported Jamaican coffee online. Then, he listed what he wanted to do and figured out how to make them come true. Soon, Chris gained one thing that was more precious than money: freedom. He began studying how real businesses work. He never allowed his work schedule to interfere in his freelancing job as a jazz musician at night or his reading time in cafes during the day. One day, Chris realized that he wanted to contribute to the greater good in the world, so he went to West Africa and volunteered in a medical charity for 4 years. He learned how to combine freedom with responsibility. When Chris returned to the United States, he started his career as a writer. He traveled and visited 20 different nations in a year and operated his business wherever he was. Freedom has become his compass. Value doctrine. Value is what you give to people when you share your product or service. Value is the key to success of many entrepreneurs. They act on something they love, a passion, skill, or hobby, and turn it into a real business. Setting up a business is easy nowadays. You don't need a big capital to start your own business. You can market your idea, product, or service instantly through various social media forms. Setting up a PayPal or other payment methods is easy too. The modern technology and the World Wide Web are your amazing tools. Read how various people in this book started their own successful business without borrowing money from the bank or studying a business course. They just followed their passion, used their skills, took risks, and created value. A Blueprint to Freedom. This book is the blueprint of Chris and people's quest for freedom, personal and financial. Some of these people are born renegades, but many are ordinary folk who just want to work without restrictions that are imposed by other people. Each of them has lessons to share, which you can replicate to create your own success story. It will teach you why you need to do excellent work and keep improving. Your goal is to build a legacy by building a brand that provides value to other people. You will be creating something precious and beautiful while charting your way to personal freedom. Part 1. Unexpected Entrepreneurs. Renaissance. You already have the skills you need. You just have to know where to look. Michael Hanna lost his sales job of 25 years on May 4th, 2009. The 360 degrees turnaround of his career knocked him hard. After the shocking episode, he decided to face the reality and search job leads. It was a tough hunt. One day, a friend of Martin who manufactured mattresses asked him to sell the remaining pieces. He accepted the offer, told his wife Mary Ruth about the plan, and looked for a shop. He found one in the city. Martin used Craigslist to sell the first inventory. The sale went well. His only problem was how to answer the customers' questions of what type of mattress they were buying. He decided to learn more about mattresses. He made a deal with the shop's landlord and talked to local suppliers. His wife built a business website. When he offered a delivery service by bicycle, Martin's business became a hit in Portland. Martin never expected that he would be managing his own store and that it would provide more than enough money for his family. Around the world, many ordinary people are establishing their businesses via the internet. Bloggers, influencers, coaches, online teachers, and other creative people chose to operate online micro-businesses independently. They opted to turn their passions into profitable ventures. They followed their own schedules and created meaningful lives for themselves. The $100 startup business model. As writer-entrepreneur Chris had access to lots of case studies on micro-businesses, he also operated a series of this type of business. Piqued with curiosity, he began a comprehensive study and talked to his colleagues and friends. He collaborated with Escape from Cubicle Nation author Pamela Slim and produced a low-budget workshop series in 2010. In a matter of 90 minutes, the first workshop was sold out. They offered slots for another future workshop and the same thing happened. There was a huge demand. Chris liked the follow your passion idea that catapulted small businesses into great empires. He interviewed successful entrepreneurs around the world and compiled their stories in his online course, The Empire Building Kit. The course inspired him to launch a bigger project and also write the $100 Startup Book. He collected data from respondents across the globe and listened to accidental entrepreneurs during his book tours in North America. He established 6 criteria to gather the necessary case studies. 1. Follow your passion model. 2. Low startup cost. 3. No special skills. 4. At least $50,000 a year in net income. 5. Fewer than 5 employees. 6. Full financial disclosure. The case studies that are presented in this book are stories of people who jumpstart their micro-businesses without much idea of what they were doing, without a big investment, without a formal business plan, without market testing, and without employees. Like Michael, these people began their journey to entrepreneurship after a difficult circumstance. Chris called their stories as an ensemble, individual voices that became an original composition. His goal in sharing the stories is to provide a blueprint for your own escape plan and gain financial, personal freedom. 3 lessons of successful business. Lesson 1. Convergence. It is the intersection between what you like or care about and what is interesting for other people that they will spend money to get it. Lesson 2. Skill transformation. Many businesses are built using related skills, not exactly the necessary skills. To make your business successful, utilize the skill or combination of skills that would help your potential clients. Lesson 3. The magic formula. The secret of micro-business alchemy. Passion/skill plus usefulness equals success. What to learn? The basics of building business are product or service, what you will sell, people who are willing to pay, your customers, a way to get paid, to exchange your product or service for money. Once you establish these 3 factors, you are in business. The next move is to ramp up sales and profit. It is necessary to think of a strategy to attract attention and build interest among potential customers. You also need to maintain the current list of people who patronize your product or service. Key points. Micro-businesses are not new concepts. To start a business, you need to have 3 things: a product/service, people waiting to pay to get it, and a way to get paid. Others are optional. Skill transformation is about applying knowledge to create new products. Merge your skill and passion to create something that is useful for other people. Give them the fish. How to put happiness in a box and sell it? The key principle to build a path to freedom is to start a micro-business that is based on your passion, hobby, or skill. The quickest way to start your business is to know what people want and find a way to supply it. Kelly Newsome. Kelly was a high-paying lawyer in Manhattan. After 5 years of practice, she wanted a change. She joined Human Rights Watch, an international charity which provided her a sense of fulfillment. While working there, Kelly realized that she wanted to start something on her own. She also liked to travel the world and pursue her passion for yoga. She enrolled in a 200-hour yoga training course, then taught about it in Europe and Asia. Her next step was to establish the Higher Ground Yoga in Washington, D.C. She focused on 30 to 45-year-old lady executives in the corporate world, pregnant women, and mothers with little children. Within a year, Kelly was able to reach $50,000 plus income level and an annual bracket of $85,000. Though she suffered a loss during the East Coast snowpocalypse, Kelly opted to keep the business going. Kelly discovered that the secret of a meaningful career is to make people always feel good. Ideas and opportunities. When you start thinking like an entrepreneur, you notice ideas and opportunities for your micro business wherever you go. Here are some inspirations. Not finding something you want in the market. There's a changing space. An opportunity that when there is a new technology. Side projects, offshoots, and related projects. Important tip. Always equate your business idea with money. 1. How much will I earn? 2. How can they pay me? 3. Are there ways that can help me earn more than once? What is value? Value is defined as the regard that something is deemed to deserve. May also mean importance or usefulness of something. In the context of this book, value becomes a way to help people. Freedom motivated Kelly to put up higher ground yoga, but the value she provided for her clients became the key to her success. Instead of talking about the features of your product or service, give more time discussing the benefits or values that it provides. The more you connect with customers' emotions, the greater is the sales income. Strategies. Strategy 1. Find out the hidden needs. Remember that sometimes what people say and what they want are not the same things. You need to dig deeper. Wedding photographer Kyle Hepp was known for her non-traditional shots. She always gave what her clients wanted, but made sure that she had traditional shots too. This way, everybody, including the bride and groom's families, were happy with her service. Strategy 2. Find ways to make your customer a hero. Purna Dugirala offered training for people who wanted to become adept in Microsoft Excel. His income in a year was around $136,000. His clients considered him as BFF for Excel. He chronicled tips and tutorials about Excel use, created downloadable guides, and offered ongoing training in his website. He made work easier for clients and make them a hero in front of their co-employees and bosses. Strategy 3. Offer what people want. Sell a product or service that people buy. Think not of what they need and more of what they want. Chris has a failure to success progression to tell. His constant travel around the world inspired him to create the Travel Ninja, a guide that illustrates how to travel on a budget. The initial response was okay, but he only sold 100 copies during the launch. He was confused. Finally, he realized that customers didn't really care about complexities and details. They wanted to know how to get the cheapest deals. After a year, he decided to create another guide, the Frequent Flyer Master. This time, he made it simpler and more accessible. He sold 500 copies during the launching and earned $50,000 net income. Chris made his third travel guide project, the Travel Hacking Cartel, which tells people how to make deals around the world and take advantage of them to get free tickets. 3,000 copies were sold during the launch day. Chris finally learned how to deliver what his customers want. 6 steps to start your business. 1. Decide what type of product or service you will sell. 2. Create a website. 3. Develop an offer. 4. Set up a way to get paid. 5. Launch your business by announcing an offer. 6. Learn step 1 to 5, then repeat the cycle. What people want. Providing what the customers really want is extremely critical for any business. If your business is on giving more, love, acceptance, freedom, free time, and money, and reducing, taking away, stress, uncertainty, hassle, and conflict, then you are on the right track. Key points. Value is about helping people. Give people what they want, not what you believe they should have. Market the core benefits, not the features. Focus on what you can do to improve people's lives and get paid. Follow your passion. Maybe. Get paid to do what you love by making sure it connects to what other people want. Gary Leff, CFO to 2 university research centers of Northern Virginia and consultant of his own part-time business, usually starts his day by opening emails. Like Chris, he is a travel hacker who earns and redeems miles into actual leisure vacation. Gary set up business and first-class trips for busy people based on their preferences. His service fee is $250. Business boomed when Condé Nast Traveler featured him. Last year, his income was around $75,000. He invests his money and cashes on miles accounts to travel with his wife around the world. Gary's story is a classic example of follow your passion business. He found creative ways to travel for free. He provided immense value and he got paid. Do not rush. First, you cannot pursue any passion just because you particularly enjoy it. Remember the convergence lesson? You need to create a project that other people would value, something that would help them. The second important principle that successful follow your passion entrepreneur understanding is you get paid when you pursue a hobby that helps other people. Mignon Fogarty. She created the QDT network and hosted the Grammar Girl show. The show was an instant hit and attracted media attention. It also spawned a series of books and related programs. But before her success as Grammar Girl, she did the Absolute Science podcast, which was not very profitable. So Mignon changed course. She didn't abandon her passion, but she chose the right one that connected with the audience. Checklist. For you. Do you like to pursue your passion 20 hours or more a week instead of doing it only in your free time? Do you enjoy the details of your hobby? Do you like teaching other people? Will you enjoy doing the administrative work of your hobby? For the marketplace. Did other people ask you to help them? Are there people who want to pay for your expertise? Are there businesses already serving the market but not like what other can offer them? To turn passion into a profitable venture, it is necessary to have a skill to solve a specific problem. The merging of passion and skill to create something that people value will put money into your bank account. Passion plus skill to problem plus marketplace equals opportunity. Next, you have to transfer the passion into a business model. The idea is to have the right passion, sell it to the right audience, and use the right business model. Key points. Good business gives solutions to problems. Always ask, where is the business model whenever you are considering a business opportunity? Not all hobbies are worth pursuing. Be more specific if you are considering a consulting business. The rise of the roaming entrepreneur. Location is overrated. Roaming entrepreneurs and digital nomads are everywhere. Case study, the music teacher. Brandon Pierce lived in Utah in 2009. He is a successful piano teacher who wanted to do more. He was curious to know how he could mix his passion with the modern technology. At first, he just wanted to find a solution to what he referred to as disorganized music teacher problem. He created Music Teacher's Helper for personal use at first, then eventually turned it into a one-stop platform where teachers could easily create their own site and handle the scheduling and billing. This allowed them to focus on what they enjoy most, teaching music. It became a profitable business. He offered value and he charged a fee up to $588 per year. He also included a free version which can be used for a limited period. After 3 years, his life changed dramatically. He lives in Costa Rica with his family. His business has 10 remote employees from all over the world. He works 8 to 15 hours a week and spends the rest enjoying life with his family and pursuing other side projects that he enjoys. The Music Teacher's Helper is currently earning $360,000 annually. Primer for roaming entrepreneurs. Set up your business before roaming the world. Frequently change the passwords of your accounts. Use Dropbox and Google Docs to store your work in the cloud. You can stay in different countries if you have a Canadian or US passport. Learn visa requirements of countries you want to visit. 2 of the most hospitable and easiest regions are Southeast Asia and Latin America. Find low-cost places away from home at Airbnb.com or stay free via Couchsurfing.org. Search for tech-friendly places. Check meetplango.com or bootsandall.com. When abroad, balance your work and adventure. Enjoy visiting the places and experience the local culture. One popular business model that is useful and highly profitable for individuals who work at any location is information publishing. Jack Covert is the founder of the leading business books retailer 800 CEO Read. He's a veteran in traditional publishing who pursued self-publishing. Jack told Chris that everything has changed in the world of publishing. In the past, according to Jack, the majority of authors prefer to self-publish because they couldn't find traditional publishers to buy their works. Nowadays, authors have a choice to directly distribute their work and become independent. Digital publishing solved the author's dilemma. It offered deals for one-off products, recurring subscriptions, and fixed-period courses. One may ask if there really is a huge market space for online projects. The answer is affirmative. Self-publishing is a direct type of selling which ensures quality, speed, and potential to be read by more readers. The growth of this business greatly depends on referral. Become your own publisher. Find a topic that makes people pay just to learn about it. Share the information with written material, video or audio recording, or a combination of the two. Create an ebook, a digital package, or a product that is downloadable. Make an offer. What are you selling and why people should buy it? Decide a fair price that equates the value of your offer. Find the best method to get paid. Publish your offer, promote it. Cash in and have fun. Key points. Roaming entrepreneurs who are earning six figures and above are everywhere. Information publishing is the most profitable business for those who prefer to work anywhere. Some people pursue a nomadic lifestyle for wrong reasons. Ask yourself, what do you want to do? Combine your passion and usefulness to create a real business wherever you are. The new demographics. Your customers all have something in common, but it has nothing to do with old school categories. Who are your customers? Where are they? How do you find them? These questions help you identify the ideal customers and fit them into traditional demographics. However, when it becomes difficult to categorize them, put them into the new demographics. Traditional demographics: age, location, sex, gender, race, ethnicity, income. New demographics: interests, passions, skills, beliefs, and values. Changing the who. Chris Murray was a working mom who developed a method to help childcare providers run the business more efficiently. She offered it to various owners who showed lack of interest. She persisted because Chris believed that she was on the right track. With no positive response from her target clients, she was ready to quit. But before doing it, she looked at her project again and tweaked it. First, Chris streamlined the services and made it client-orientated. She gave what they wanted. She gave them fish. The second thing what she did was to change the who. She looked for multi-location center owners who can afford her consulting services. Her business grew and earned $20,000 a month. Working strategies. If you want to follow the footsteps of successful business owners, check the following strategies. Strategy 1. Find and latch onto a new craze or passion. Jason Glaspie tried paleo diet and adopted it as his lifestyle. However, he noticed that it was difficult to follow the diet. Jason decided to create a solution that helped him and other paleo followers. He started Paleo Plan, a simple plan which lists down what to buy, what to cook, and what to eat weekly. Within a year, Jason was earning $6,000 a month, and he only needed 2 hours a week to work on his website's updates. Strategy 2. Know what people buy. There are two kinds of marketing. The old school marketing, which uses persuasion, and the new marketing, which extends an invitation. The entrepreneurs that are featured in this book use this second type of marketing. They created businesses that clients were desperate and enthusiastic to be a part of. The customer is sometimes wrong. At 5 a.m., Chris was awake to monitor his new website's launching. He was happy to see the shopping cart filling up and checking the inbox to answer support issues. He was also emailing thank you notes to his customers. Then he saw a note from Dan asking for a refund. Chris instantly replied yes. then asked him what's wrong. Dan asked Chris to call him. Chris opted to continue working with his core market instead of entertaining one dissatisfied customer. Make a possibilities list and use the decision-making metrics. What to do when you have many ideas but no extra time to pursue them all. First, write them down, and second, evaluate competing ideas. A possibilities list helps you store great ideas which you can use in the future. In evaluating ideas, you need the decision-making metrics to separate winning ideas from maybe later ideas. The basic questions. Does this project produce a concrete product or service? Do you know people who are willing to buy it? Do you have a way to get paid? The decision-making matrix. List your ideas on the left column of the matrix. Score them 1 to 5. 5 is the highest. Score them according to the following criteria: impact, profitability, effort, vision. Tally them on the right-hand column. The idea is to look for trends, eliminate the lowest in the ranking, and proceed with rank 1. Key points. Who are your people, your customers? Think of them in terms of values and beliefs, new demographics, instead of age, gender, or race, old demographics. Utilize surveys to help you understand your customers and the potential prospects. Establish yourself as an authority and simplify the process of a popular craze or new trends. Use the decision-making matrix to help you evaluate the various ideas and decide. Part 2. Taking it to the streets. The one-page business plan. If your mission statement is much longer than this sentence, it could be too long. Amar Nori and Jen Adrian are both graduates of Columbus College of Art and Design in Ohio. Jen teaches at their alma mater, while Omar has a design job. They are also freelance designers. After a year of making both ends meet, they experienced burnout. One day, while driving back from Chicago, they decided to talk about their upcoming New York trip, which they hope would be first of many travels. Once they arrived home, they looked for a map to chart their future adventures and found nothing they liked, so they made one. However, the printer only accepted a minimum order of 50, which would cost them $500. They each put $250. The output was beautiful. They hung one on their wall, gave some to friends, and decided to create a one-page website to sell the remaining 44 maps. After adding a PayPal button, they slept. When they woke up the following day, they had one buyer, which led to other sales. When their website was mentioned in a popular forum, they sold all maps in just 10 minutes. They also received messages from others begging for reprint. During the next months, Jen and Omar were busy working on their ideas. They wanted to grow steadily and only make new products when there was a valid reason. Everything they do and sell should be essential. After 9 months, they quit their jobs and worked full-time on their business. It brought back their passion for design. Plan and action. Nothing is wrong when you plan, but don't wait too long. Take action, start quickly, and see the outcome. Choose a selling idea. It must be useful or provide a solution to a problem. To determine if your idea will attract customers, start as soon as possible. Keep the costs low. When you invest more sweat than money, you reduce the impact of possible failure and avoid financial loss or debt. Make the first sale as soon as possible. To begin your success in business, get started. Set up your website and offer your project. Market before you manufacture. Post a sample on your website and see how people respond. When there's enough demand, you can start working on your project. Respond to the initial result. After your initial sales success, regroup and decide your next list to do. Hire the services of people or other businesses to facilitate other tasks. And lastly, review what brought the initial success, whether it was coincidental or accidental. Receive and give. Whatever you think of value and freedom, you should always focus on how your business will help other people. There are people who design their business around a social cause. Others integrate social project within the business, and the rest shift the focus as they continue their operations. The 140-character mission statement. Breaking down the process of planning is quite simple. First, define your business mission statement. business idea in 140 characters or less. Think about your product or service and your customers. Put them together and you have a mission statement. We provide product or service for customers. Highlight the core benefit that your business provides for customers instead of descriptive features. You can revise your mission statement like this. We help customers do, achieve, other verb, primary benefit. Key points. Launch the business as soon as possible, then plan as you go. Find a way to make your first sale. To gauge people's interest, use the 7 steps to instant market testing. Outline your ideas in a 1-page business plan. Make a 140-character mission statement to explain your business ideas. An offer you can't refuse. The step-by-step guide to creating a killer offer. It's time to create an offer that is hard to refuse. Remember the following. First, sell what your target customers will buy. Second, market it at the right time to the right people. Finally, craft a compelling offer. 1. Make an offer that provides what customers actually want so they pay. 2. Nobody wants to be pressured to buy something. Compel people to buy from you by creating an offer that is hard to refuse and seems like an invitation. 3. Encourage the customers to accept the offer by creating a sense of urgency that necessitates their immediate action. A gentle nudge that says, do it now. Toolkit to create killer offer. 1. Frequently asked questions. FAQ. This section does not only answer the questions, but also provides additional assurance to future buyers and helps them overcome their objections. It's like an Operation Objection Busting. With FAQ, you are building authority and trust. It is necessary to build your consumer confidence in order to overcome specific and general objections. Use their objections to your advantage by turning them into positive messages like, this is a great investment because. This really works because. You can trust us with your money because. Be proactive, not defensive when you respond to customers' concerns. 2. The guarantee. What if I don't like it? Can I get my money back? To counteract these concerns of potential buyers, you need to offer them an incredible satisfaction guarantee or not at all. Make your guarantee offer clear and simple. If you cannot afford to give it because it would cost you a substantial cost of delivery, then choose not to offer. The lack of customer satisfaction guarantee keeps hard-to-please customers away and attracts those who believe in your product or service. 3. Over-delivering. Give your customers more than they expect. This reinforces the feeling that they did the right thing. Over-delivering builds up your list of loyal people who patronize your product or service. Key points. Connect the offer directly to the benefit that your buyers will receive. Find out what the customers really want when they tell you what they want. Sometimes it is not the same thing. When you create an offer, make sure that you are addressing their objections in advance. Gently nudge your customers to buy. Offer acknowledgement and reassurance once they hired or service or purchase your product. Go beyond their expectations to cement the alliance. Launch. A trip to Hollywood from your living room or the corner coffee shop. Hollywood producers believe in the power of pre-launch to guarantee a big hit. They knew that if people heard it in advance, the excitement and anticipation would make them more eager to watch the movie. This pre-launch involves showing short previews, media blitz, and building campaigns on the internet. All these are part of the strategy to ensure a commercial success. This principle is also true for the micro businesses. It is important to make regular communications with loyal customers and potential buyers. How to pre-launch. A well-planned launch campaign gives a better result. Create a series of information campaign. The best thing to do is tell an unfolding story. Show a preview. Don't give too many details. Just simple heads up that stir an interest is enough. Why does it matter? The vital message that you should integrate about the launch and needs to be reinforced constantly is why people should care. Tell them a little about the plan. Tell some details about the launch itself. When will it happen? The possible bonus for early boards? And how will it work? Getting ready. This is the calm before the storm. Right before your much-awaited launch, send a message that contains the launch details and any last-minute reminders. Your goal is to turn anticipation into decision and action. Here it is. The message is clear, precise, and shorter. You are opening the gates and welcoming people to buy your product or service. Send a link to encourage them to take action. Short break. Don't rest on your laurels after the launch. A good marketer knows how to amplify the results with a little push. What happens here is equally important to what transpired on your launch. Give an update. If something wrong happened in the launch, this is your chance to correct, address, or enhance it. Update your customers with stories of satisfied customers. It will soon close down. This message tells people that it is their last chance to avail the product or service with big discount, with bonus, or before your offer goes off market. Send a thank you message. This is your closing message, and you are sending gratitude to everyone. It is essential to honor your word on the launch. Stick to what you said about the launch. When you say it would end at a certain time, keep it. Even if some people are requesting exceptions, don't give in. This is how you build a reputation, an authority, and a credible business. In the long run, it will work into your advantage. Building a relationship. A good launch aims to convert the prospects into customers and preserve the relationship to increase the influence. Forget about people who always complain and move on. However, you do need to pay close attention to the broader base. Find out how they perceived your message and how the value of the offer you made. Know what they said about you. 39-step product launch checklist. Note, remember that each product launch is different from others. If you want to increase the sales significantly, follow the following steps. The big picture. 1. Make sure that the product or service you offer gives a clear value. 2. Decide what you will give to early buyers, rewards, bonuses, or incentives. 3. Make the launch interesting and fun for buyers and non-buyers. 4. Record a video message or video of your online launch. 5. Build anticipation. 6. Establish a real reason for urgency. 7. Publish the date and time of your launch in advance. Hit the refresh button constantly every few minutes. 8. Proofread your sales material several times. Ask someone to review them. 9. Check the web links in your payment processor and shopping cart. The next steps will help you make a unique selling proposition or USP. It basically means that you have something that sets your offer apart from the others. Why should we be interested in what you sell? Answer it well. Next steps. 10. Is your online product properly linked to your PayPal or shopping cart? 11. Repeatedly check the steps of the order process, especially when you alter a variable. 12. Did you register the domains that are linked to your product or service? 13. Did you upload your files and place them in the right places? 14. Review your order page. Find errors or possible areas to be improved. 15. Read your important communications like launch messages, sales page, and order page aloud to check poorly phrased statements. Do you have customized graphics for your offer and affiliate partner or ads? Money matters. 17. Set your money goal clearly. How much net income or sales do you aim for the launch? 18. Advise your bank or merchant account of incoming funds. 19. Make a backup plan for your incoming funds, like a plan to switch payments to your PayPal or get another merchant account. 20. Do you have other payment options? 21. Do you have a payment plan for the high-priced product? Or maybe a discount for people who pay in full or buy in bulk? The night before. Clear your email and other online tasks so your full focus is on the big launch tomorrow. 23. Create an impressive launch message to your customers, readers, and affiliates. 24. Write a blog article and other social media posts. 25. Set your alarm clock so you will be awake at least an hour before your launch. The big day. 26. Your launch time should suit the audience. The best time is early morning East Coast time. 27. Have a soft launch 10 minutes before the actual schedule to check if all is working well. 28. Ask your first 3 to 5 customers if they find the order process easy to follow. 29. If it's possible, write and send a quick personal note to all buyers aside from the automated thank you that they receive upon purchase. Promote. This step is very important. Ask help to spread your offer. Ask your friends, acquaintances, prospects, and readers to tell their friends and families. 30. Write your affiliates to remind them of your new offer. 31. Send messages to your media contacts and journalists. 32. Post on your social networks like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and groups you are a part of. Follow up in advance. If it is necessary, you can write the first message for the follow-up series that you will be sending to your buyers. 34. Outline the additional content for your future communication and schedule it after the launch. Going beyond and above. 35. How are you going to surprise your customers? Can you add some unadvertised benefits to deliverables of your product? 36. Can you do something special to say thank you to customers? For buying extra, you call the customer, or for the high-priced launch, you send a postcard. Second to last step. 37. Celebrate the big day. You worked so hard for a period of time, so reward yourself by buying something. Have a glass of your favorite wine, or do something you like to do. You earned it. The final step. 38. Begin thinking and planning your next launch. Can you build something from this project? Did you learn anything that will help you create something better? It is not over yet. Take a break after the launch, but keep it short because the next step is important. You captured the interest of many people. Your new customers trusted you. Others who did not buy are perhaps waiting for your future products. What's your next plan? Key points. A good launch is like a blockbuster Hollywood movie. A good launch blends tactics, refers to how, questions like price, pitch, and timing, with strategy, refers to why, questions like story, long-term plan, and plan. Make a series of communication regularly before your launch. Tell an interesting story which considers timeliness. Use the 39-step product launch checklist as your model. Hustling, the gentle art of self-promotion. Advertising is like sex. Only losers pay for it. Hustling is about how to send your message across and make an impact. Joey Roth illustrated 3 types of people in business: the charlatan, the martyr, and the hustler. A charlatan is a person who is all talk, but there is no concrete proof to back up their claims. A martyr is someone who is all action and has plenty of good work to back up their talk, but unwilling to talk about them. A hustler combines talk and work. To evolve from a charlatan to martyr to hustler, you need to do these simple steps. First, do something interesting and worthy to talk about. Second, make a list of 50 people you know and divide them into different categories: college friends, acquaintances, colleagues from an old job, etc. You will be asking for their assistance. Third, once your project is almost finished, send these people a quick note. You can make your own message. Remember that you are not sharing private information or selling something. What you are doing is letting these people know that you have something to share and you are extending an invitation for them to participate. The next move is to consolidate hustling into your current project tasks. What is your message? Before you do something, think about the message that would describe your kind of business. Why is it relevant, and why is it important for people to know it now? Marketing plan. The strategic giving. Freely give, freely receive. This is the magic ingredient for success. When you focus more on helping people and giving valuable service, you keep your business growing. To practice strategic giving, do not take advantage of different opportunities to augment your income. Deliberately stop yourself from doing something just because of money. Do something for value, to help people. Money comes rolling in when you provide something they need to resolve their problems. Strategize to build relationships. Helping people, getting to know them, and asking for help will eventually bring you real money. This strategy, however, is long-term, not a short-term tactic that quickly catapults you to success. Say yes first. At first, it is best to deliberately say yes to find out where the opportunity leads you. As your business grows big, you can say no and become selective. When there's an opportunity, always feel it. If it doesn't excite you, say no and move on. But if it appears meaningful and exciting, say hell yeah and say yes. Give and watch people grab it. To engage people, offer them a giveaway or invite them to a contest. A giveaway is a reward that winners get, while a contest is a sort of competition which involves judging. Between the two, the contest requires more action and engagement, which generate more interest and excitement. A giveaway is easier and could generate more entries, but there is no real engagement. Experiment with both methods to gain the best benefits. The new future. The future is now, and just like what the statement above predicted, marketing through paid advertising has changed. Business owners and entrepreneurs utilize the power of word of mouth or hustling to promote their product or service. The one-page promotion plan. Goal: to effectively and actively recruit potential prospects to your business without being overwhelmed. Daily. Keep your social media presence active by posting 1 to 3 helpful items. Touch base with people who need help and reply to questions. Monitor 1 to 2 metrics only. Weekly. Seek assistance from your colleagues or ask joint promotions. Return the favor when they ask the same. Communicate regularly with customers and prospects. At least monthly. Connect with your existing customers to know if they are okay and happy. Prepare a product launch, contest, or an upcoming event. Once in a while. Audit your business to find missed opportunities, which can be potential projects. Make sure that you are working to create something significant for the business and not reacting when things appear. The vital point is to wake up and work on something that makes sense. Create something interesting and worthy, then spread information about it. Key points. Spend 50% of your business development time creating and the remaining 50% connecting with people you know and your potential customers. When you build something, there's a possibility that people will come. If you do not like waiting, let them know. When you are still building your business, say yes to every opportunity or reasonable request. Once you are already established, consider the hell yeah test and become selective. Follow the one-page promotion plan to make sure that you are keeping a regular connection time with people while building the other aspects of your business. Show me the money. Unconventional fundraising from Kickstarter to unlikely car loans. Profit is the main goal of business. Large businesses call it accountability to their shareholders. In micro businesses, you are the main shareholder and you need to protect your investment. You need recurring activities that will give you money. Without money, there is no business, so do not be distracted by many things that call your attention. There are 2 common mistakes that aspiring business owners make: thinking too much where to get capital to begin their project and thinking too little where their income will come from. If you want to avoid them or fix them, a simple solution is necessary. If possible, spend a little at the start, then make more money. Part 1. Start low. There are 2 essential principles that business must focus on: creating money and profit. Borrowing is completely optional. Why risk debt if you are not very sure about the success of your project? It is possible to begin with a low budget. Michael Trainer built a media production company with $2,500 investment to buy a camera. Cherry Vitry began her tour guide business for food lovers in Denver with a startup cost of $28. Chris Dunphy and Sherry Viard established a healthcare software consultancy called Tech Nomadia for $125. Source funds. When you need money to finance your business, the best alternative is to get from your savings. If your savings is not enough, or you do not want to risk your egg nest, try crowd raising through Kickstarter.com. Part 2. Create money and more profits. These 3 principles that helped many business owners earn more profits are: 1. Price the product or service based on its benefit, not the cost of production. Be ready to stand your ground when you base your price on the benefits that you offer. Some people will complain about your pricing, but don't waver. You know the real value of your product or service. 2. Offer customers a limited range of prices. To ensure optimum profitability, offer more than one price. This increases your income even without increasing the number of customers. 3. Get paid for the same offer more than once. This final strategy is about making sure that your launch is successful to bring repeated sales from loyal customers. Think about subscriptions, membership sites, or continuity programs. More than the money. Aside from the money, you have more than you think. You have access to all types of social and financial capital, which you can use if necessary. People trust you because of the help you provided. Most of them will not think twice to lend their assistance when you need it. Keep building your authority and trustworthiness. Key points. The main goal of operating a business is to create money. Every day, many people start and operate a successful business without borrowing or enlisting outside investment. Get paid more than once using different strategies to increase the odds of success. Be creative to access help, money, or anything you need. Part 3. Leverage and next steps. Moving on up. Tweaking your way to the bank. How small actions create big increases in income. There are several factors that can help you move up and earn more money from your existing business. The first one is momentum. Next is constant attention. And third is a series of small, regular, and consistent actions. Tweaks. Tweaks are small changes which bring big impact. They are the not-so-secret methods to improve income. Here are some examples of tweaks. Increase your website traffic. Convert your visitors into customers. Increase your price. Offer more. Take action. Build your own Hall of Fame. Ask your best customers to share their stories on how your product or service helps them. Get referrals. Ask specific help from your customer to spread your offer. Create upsell. It is the most powerful tactic and the easiest to increase your sales income. Start a contest. Create a bigger audience for your next offer by giving away a prize. Give the best guarantee. Offer a no pain in the ass, money back guarantee, 110% assurance by taking care of the delivery. Product to service, service to product. Another simple way to add a revenue source is to create a product from service-based business or a service from a product-based business. Think of a new version of your product, like coaching, consulting, teaching, technical, support, or jumpstart sessions, services. And for your service offer, create a productized version of it. Raise prices regularly. Do not be afraid to raise the price of your product or service. Customers will pay for the real value of your offer. A slight increase will not make them leave you suddenly. The best social media strategy. Talk about yourself. If you don't know what to share online, start by talking about you and your business. Talk about what you are doing and what is happening in the place where you are in. Do something interesting, then write and post the story on your site. A note of caution. Scale your business the way you want to. If you deliberately choose to remain small, stick to it. You can grow your business in 2 ways. Vertically, by creating different levels of engagement with your customers and going deep, or horizontally, by creating various products and going wide. Key points. Increasing income by moving on up is much easier. Oftentimes, you grow your business by making careful choices. Employ creative series of cross-sells and upsells. Add a product to a service-based business or vice versa, or do other tweaks. Expand vertically, expand horizontally. How to franchise yourself. Instructions on cloning yourself for fun and profit. Buying a business franchise is considered a bad idea because in reality, you bought a job for yourself and your employees. You operate and manage it precisely in the way they tell you to. No exceptions and no deviations. From hiring to the color of uniform you should wear in your business. If this business fails, it will be taken back from you and they will resell it to another buyer. So why buy one when you can build a real business which you can call your own? Grow your business. One of the ways to grow a business is through leverage. It is about taking your passion, skills, and activities to a higher level to gain excellent returns. When you create your own business, you can be strategic. Self-made franchising allows you to reach different types of audience, the core group and a related group. It gives you the 2 options. Reach more people with the same offer or reach different people with a new offer. The best example of the first option is hub and spoke model. The hub is the primary website, which is usually an e-commerce site, which is also a place to build a community forum, a blog, or anything creative. It is where you drive traffic, prospects, and customers. The spokes, also called outposts, are the places where you regularly spend time. They include the social media sites, your blog or other blogs' comment sections, networking events, or actual meetings. The goal of every spoke, outpost, is to support the hub's works. Partnership. Owner of an international professional services company in Stuttgart, Germany, Ralph Hildebrandt explained the concept of 1 + 1 = 3. He said that a successful collaboration or partnership should be 33% larger than the sum of an individual's own accomplishments. A true partnership creates more than a separate list of tasks. A joint venture with someone you trust is one path of self-franchising. One-page partnership agreement. A simple written agreement is enough. The most important factors are trust and strong relationship. Key points. Leverage contacts and skills through partnerships, affiliate recruitments, and outsourcing to operate your business in different places. Utilize the hub and spoke business model. A good partnership creates better leverage. Simplify your arrangements by using the one-page partnership agreement. Decide carefully if outsourcing is for you. Going long. Become as big as you want to be, and no bigger. You learned from the stories in this book that not all entrepreneurs are risk takers. They just define security and risk differently. The choices. Every successful owner of a business will eventually face a choice, whether accidental or otherwise. Option 1, stay small. Option 2, go medium. Option 3, split the difference. Create and work on your business. When your project grows big and bigger, you will find yourself spending most of your time taking care and responding to almost everything. You left little time to creating something. Stop putting out fires. Focus your time working on the business. Set 45 minutes every morning without the internet. Use this time to do activities that will grow your business. Think about the forward motion. Develop your business. It is the work that can grow your business. Do you have new products or services that you can offer? Are you pursuing joint ventures or new partnerships? Develop new offers. It involves utilizing the existing resources to create a new offer, a launch event, or a sale to generate attention and profit. Fix long-standing issues. Instead of addressing the problems directly or ignoring the perpetual issues, you can utilize your non-firefighting time to deal with the root cause. What about health insurance? One big question that many aspiring entrepreneurs face is insurance. Once they leave their regular day jobs and begin a business, they become self-employed. Here are some options for you. Buy a high deductible policy and pay cash for visits to the doctor. A high deductible policy covers accidents and serious illnesses. Save your own health fund. Get insured through your partner. Many entrepreneurs relied on their spouse or partner's insurance coverage while building their business. Join a concierge program. For paying $150 to $300 as monthly, you can avail of doctor's care for preventative need and primary diseases. Self-insure or use an HSA. Others choose to take extra care to avoid being sick. Stay on COBRA as long as possible. COBRA allows you to receive health coverage for a period of time and pay the same amount you used to when you are still employed. Communicate with customers. Initiate communication through updates, newsletters, emails, and inquiries. Spend 45 minutes daily to do it. Review prices. A regular review of your prices helps you determine if it is necessary to make an increase. Monitor your business. Your main concern is to grow your business. Here are 2-pronged strategies you can use to do it. Step 1. Choose 1 to 2 metrics and pay attention to them. Check sales, incoming leads, and cash flow. Step 2. Review other concerns weekly and check the overall status of your business every month. Do not delegate all financial matters to someone. You should have an upper knowledge about it. Here are some metrics you should track. Sales per day. How much is your daily income? Visitors or leads per day. How many people visit your site or sign up to get more information? Sales conversion rate. What percentage of leads or visitors becomes your customers? Average order price. How much your customers spend when they place an order. Net prompter score. How many of your customers will refer to the business to their friends or family? Build to sell it. John Warrilow was the owner of 4 companies who retired after selling them. He opted to become a writer, speaker, and an investor. He is now advocating a business model for entrepreneurs who aim to sell their businesses someday. Built to sell, $100 startup comparison. Startup versus built to sell. $100. Startup, required capital usually high, low employees, freedom payoff, secondary benefit on. Built to sell, variable, but variable usually required. Optional, big payday, built to move, do what you love. John's business model is about creating a business that is distinctly apart from the owner's skills and selling it for a profit. The $100 startup is about creating a business that is instinctually linked to the owner's passions or skills. Key points. There are many roads to freedom. Find yours by combining different working arrangements. You can go long by choosing to remain small or pursuing growth. Work on by devoting a period of time to do activities that are related to business improvement. Monitor 1 to 2 key metrics daily. The others should be reviewed weekly, bi-monthly, or monthly. If you aim to sell the business one day, build teams and decrease owner's dependency. But what if I fail? How to succeed even if your roof caves in on you. All success stories have phases of failures, disappointments, loss of motivation, hopeless, and other emotional episodes that almost make the business owners quit. John T. Unger. John is a sculpture artist from Michigan. According to him, the third best thing that happened to his life was when his studio's roof collapsed while he was standing on it and shoveling snow. The building was totally destroyed. He continued working despite the winter cold. He warmed himself with unvented kerosene heaters, which is considered illegal. It was a bleak scenario, but it suddenly changed when the bank assessed the damage and gave him a check worth $10,000. John used the commission to pay the down payments of 2 buildings he wanted to buy. The second best thing was when he lost his job as a graphic designer in 2000, during the period of dot-com crash. He lost everything after that. His income, his apartment, his girlfriend, and a piece of thumb while moving out from his apartment. He was depressed. His friends told him to move on and find another job. John knew that it wasn't easy in Michigan. He decided to continue working on his projects and goal. And the first best thing happened during one late night. John was held hostage with a gun to his head for 10 seconds by a crazed cab driver after a disagreement. He managed to escape and was lucky to be alive. Unsolicited advice and asking permission. Advice is very different from permission. If you want to pursue your dreams and goals, go for them. You don't need other people's permission. Stop waiting and begin your $100 startup now. If you know what you are doing, simply do it. Stop waiting. Act on it. Fear not. All business owners, including those earning $50,000 or more every year, have fears, concerns, and worries. After asking many of them, Chris arrived in 2 broad concerns, external and internal. External concerns are associated with money and changing marketplace. Many worry about other people copying or stealing their unique and original works. Employers with hired employees worry about payroll and cash flow. Internal concerns are related to the need to fake it or keep the wheels rolling after their initial passion or motivation faded away. Worries and fears are usually linked to identity issues. The $100 recap. Before concluding this book, Chris recapped the key lessons that are incorporated into different stories. The journey to personal freedom lies directly in giving value to others. Borrowing money to start your business is optional. Many business owners start their own micro-businesses with $100 or less. Focus on the convergence point between your passion and what product or service you can offer to people who are willing to pay for it. Always remember that if you are good at one thing, most probably you are pretty good at something else. Always find out what people want, then find ways to deliver it to them. There is no formal consulting school, so set up yours and charge rates for specialized consulting services. Some business models use a little budget. Find out how you can contribute to the knowledge economy. Follow the one-page business plan or any quick start guides and act on your dream. Action always beats planning. To generate better and greater results, craft an attractive offer. Use the art of hustling and create a launch event. Find your way to earn your first $1.26 sale as soon as possible. Then keep improving. Ignore the things that are not working or helping you. Franchise yourself through outsourcing, creating different ventures, or partnering with someone you trust. Decide what type of business you want to build. It's only when you go along that you get things better. Finally, always find lessons in failures. You'll probably encounter one or two false starts while on the road to personal freedom. Be ready to create your own fortune and live life with freedom. Key points. Advice can help you, but most of the time, all you need is to step out and make a big leap. Do not ask permission from other people. The biggest battle is internal, your fears and inertia. It is more challenging than external factors. When you experience the moment you knew or success story, hold on to it because the experiences will empower you and aid you when life gets tough. And remember, the most important lesson of this book: stop wasting precious time living the life of another. You have come to the end of this book. You learned the significant lessons and essential secrets of many successful business owners who followed their passions. They created and contributed something to the world by giving value, and they gained two things: financial independence and personal freedom. Finally, remind yourself of Chris's statement. Work to improve your own circumstances with freedom as the goal and value as the currency. You will soon arrive at your privileged destination.